Hey, welcome to lesson 5. All right, yes, we're already on 5. Bienvenido a la lección 5 this time. All right, in the previous lesson, we looked at chord families, right? And we looked at the different chords that are related to each other within a diatonic scale. Today, we're going to look at how we can use melodies together or in conjunction with chords. And to illustrate that, we're going to learn a song because there is no better learning than learning with a song, learning with an example. So, what is a melody? What is a melody? The melody is that singable part where the writer may write lyrics to a particular beat, to a particular tempo, and they're singing it using notes in a particular scale. All of that together is referred to as the melody. So, for example, in the song Lean on Me, that is the melody of the song. Some people would say the melody line because it's the line of the song that the singer sings, or if you're playing an instrumental, it's the part of the song that the main instrument will focus on. All right, so we're going to look at how do I know which chords after I have established the scale and I know the chord families for that scale. How do I now choose which chord will be placed where? Okay, the first step to doing this is if I know the melody, I'm going to look at where the notes land and then which chord can actually fit that note within it. So for example, say I play, this is a C. In the C major scale, which chord has C in it? First, we know that the root has C in it. Okay, which other chord? We know that F major, there's a C on top. We know that, which other chord? So we have A minor, there's a C there. All right, so C, good. Which other chord? This is just a C in first inversion, right? So those are the 3 chords that I can come up with C inside of it. So let's try the F chord. That doesn't sound correct. Unless I was reharmonizing, and that's not what we're dealing with right now, right? So let's try the 6. That could work. However, let's try the 1 chord. Right? Because it's going to go. Now, this sounds like it's going to a different place. That sounds like we can go to the 4. All right? Because again, that C is within the F major chord. Okay? That's my third change. Where should I go here? Which chord has G in it? Okay, so we have G major, we have C, and we have E minor. Right? Interesting. So we have 1 to the 4. That sounds like it should be resolved, right? Like it's going back. So that's the 1 chord. And I'm doing all of this by ear. If I was supposed to be reading this on on a music sheet, it would already be laid out for me, right? But I want you to make the connection with how it's working within the whole sonics and the science of the music, because what's on paper is the interpretation of what was already in the mind, or what was already played. All right, so so that goes with the C major chord. That F major goes with the C. All right. Can I move? Which chord has E within it? So we have E, we have C, so we could stay at the C, or we could go to the E, or we could, what's the other chord? A minor, which is the 6th. Should I use that? What do you think? It sounds better with the 3rd, because I've heard the song before, and it just sounds more pleasing to the ears, right? That works. All right, which other chord has G in it? That could work as well. So already I'm going to settle with all right, and I can use the 2, or I could have used the 5 chord. All right. Now, I want you to make an observation here. So even though we're just talking about melodies, look at how my finger is moving. Earlier, when I played it, I just used... That fingering can work because I know what I'm doing, right? However, as a beginner, you want to ensure that you're always utilizing the correct fingering, or the most suitable finger positions. So that way your movement can be as limited as possible, but you can get the most done. All right. This is what you would refer to as efficiency, right? Being efficient with your movement or your placements. So there is what we call the 5-finger position, and that is to put your 5 fingers over a particular position that uses the most minimal movement to get to the notes that you're using. So for example, okay, so I'm going to use my pinky down. See, I did not have to turn my finger over or anything like that. Now, look at this. I just minimized the movement with my right hand. Can I now minimize the movements with my left hand? All right, so I know I'm going to the 4 chord, but can I play that chord in a different inversion? Now, do you see how everything that we've already learned is coming together? I can see it. I hope you can. right? I'm going to now play it with the inversions. All right. So that's a good example of how melodies work together. So what I'm going to do right now is have some fun. All right. I'm going to have some fun with just practicing my inversions with my left hand and also my melody. All right. A good way to do this is to add a rhythm to what you're doing. So if you can find like a beat or anything of some music that's just a straight, well, just find a beat. You can go on an app. If you have GarageBand, you can use that, or whatever. Just find a beat, find a click, find something, and just play and practice with it. Have fun. If you don't have something to play music from, use your mouth. Do something that creates a beat where you can move your body. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm practicing my movements to this, right? All right, so that's the 1 to the 4. I'm going to now practice the 1 to the 3, right? Because that's my next movement, right? 3 to the 2, then to the 1. And then I'm going to practice from the 1 to the 5, and then back to the 1. Now I can just practice my right hand playing the melody, all right? Now put both together. Alright, I'm going to now show you how you can use your right hand to play all of the melody along with chords at the same time. So you would have this. Alright? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how you can use both hands together with the chords, all right? What I'm doing is I'm using the inversions. So I'm keeping the melody on top. All right? This is all diatonic because I'm not introducing any other note, only the notes within the scale. And I'm finding the chords that works. So check this out. Now you can now put it all together and just make your melody sound good. All right. And that's it. All right. So yes, that's how you can use melodies with your chord families. All right. And try this out on different songs. Learn this one so you have something to practice with and something to feel good about. But as soon as you're finished, try it with something else. All right. You can, with everything that we've learned before, you can, I promise you. Find something simple and give it a shot. It won't hurt. All right. It won't hurt to try. If you're having trouble with a song, leave a comment below. Let me know. And I'll try to see if I can work it into one of our upcoming videos. Okay. With that being said, if this is your first time watching, hey, thank you for joining us. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. Check out our previous videos. And there are other videos here on the channel that may suit you if you're a more advanced player. All right. But see you in the next lesson. Peace out.